Little morning spliff. Only time I ever smoked spliffs, I met some French girls working up in the Emerald Triangle, trimming trees. My boss picked them up. I woke up one morning and I'm like, I heard foreign voices. I was like, what the hell? I had the whole house to myself, mind you. My boss threw me in his house. I wake up, walk out in the living room. There's two French girls in the living room having coffee. I'm like, what? Next thing I know, we're working together for the next couple weeks and shit. But they got me on the spliff shit. But that was the only time I smoked spliffs. But now, how is it? 7, 8 years later? I've been smoking spliffs the past couple weeks. Tobacco and weed. But only because my fucking buddy gave me a pack of cigarettes and I was like, I don't know, the convenience of just having cigarettes and then suddenly being thrust into car life. It's just like, smoking a cigarette, whatever, pass the time. And then when they were gone, I was like, damn, I actually kind of want a cigarette. So I just went and bought some rolling tobacco. And I just roll them in my joints. But I'm fucking rolling 15 joints a day. No, it takes me 7 days to go through a 50 pack of rolling paper. But anyways, yeah. No title on this video, right? Looks like all those lower levels are starting to fill up. Whoa. I get a height thing, man. I'm a little scared of heights. I like being up here, but I don't like looking down. Anyways, yeah. Capturing a morning joint. I'm very clean. Ask anyone you know. There was a girl, this is day 44 this time, but I did this a few months back with a girl. We actually did it together. I met her and she was in her Jeep and we hung out for a while. But she had her own vices and I got weed. She had alcohol. I don't like alcoholics. So. But she'll tell you too, I'm fucking clean as hell. Rarely times like these where I showered last night, I'll probably go all day. If I don't go to the gym tonight, I'll probably go all day without a shower. One day out of the week. The other 5-6 days out of the week, I shower every morning at a gym or every night, and usually both. Yeah. I can hold my bladder until I find a public restroom. yeah. I do this in the city. It's different. I don't know what you guys do, fucking shitting in buckets and shit. Out there when you're out there, like in the fucking boondocks or whatever. That's a different way of life, right? That's really off grid. This is living in my car in the city. You know what I mean? This is homelessness. You know what I mean? This is like, I can only live as free as I wanna be. You know, it's not like my beach is like I'm the only one on the beach. I mean, I'm in a crowded city, you know. So, I wish I could drive off into the fucking desert like you guys, but I can't. Because I got that right there. So, I have a 50-mile radius. I am on parole. I cannot leave San Diego. At least for another 10 months. If I don't go back to prison. Which I'm sure when you guys find these videos, many of you are gonna try to paint me as a fucking monster. But I wasn't just like any other kid out there. Definitely not. But I'm not perfect, you know. That girl came to my door. I wasn't seeking this person out. What happened after that is all solely my fault. Yes, take responsibility. But no contact, no physical contact. I was fucking trolling straight up, like, just going through it. I was on drugs at the time. Not like, nothing hard or crazy, but I had fucked around with Xanax. It just showed up, so I fucked around with it. And then I had been drinking, and I was smoking weed and doing mushrooms and LSD a lot. So, anyways, a few times. I won't say a lot, but I only ever had to take one mushroom trip, and that was the one. I'll never need another. And I'll never need another LSD trip, and frankly, I wouldn't be able to take or handle it. This fucking thing up here, after 4 years in prison, I took one hit of bud, like after 6 months when I got out of prison. I was sober now for almost like 4 years, right, in prison. And this shit fucking blew my mind. I like flipped out. I was like talking to God. I was like, oh my God, I'm fucking dying, because you know you're experiencing time differently. So I'm like feeling every cell on a molecular level. So I'm like, oh, my cells. And so I start drinking water. I'm like, I'm dying. I need water. We gotta stay hydrated. Next thing you know, I'm doing burpees and push-ups just like a savage. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm just like trying not to die. And I'm drinking water. And I'm like, God, please don't kill me. My roommate's like, oh, whoa, what the hell happened? 2-3 rips of a bong. I lost my mind. Next thing I know, feds, FBI. I'm like, oh my God. Because I know all I gotta do is think about this fucking thing on my leg. It's a little different from people who don't actually have the system on their body, like a piece of jewelry. But you just think about it and it blows your mind. My brain shoots up into outer space and I'm floating around with the fucking satellites and they're looking at me, and I'm just So, yeah, you guys, some of you guys might love me. Some of you guys might hate my guts. But I'm really no monster. I had a viral video in 2011 before all you fools even knew what viral was. Before we all knew what viral was, I had a viral video. And then I stopped posting on YouTube. You know what YouTube's like? Say fucking 10,000 haters out of 11,000 people. Anyways, yeah, viral video, was on a podcast after disaster. Dr. Drew, he like fucking diagnosed me. He's like, yeah, John has issues. He's got some. I used to shoot vines and all that shit. I had a Twitter, got deleted when I got out of prison because I called someone But I'm an American after all. God bless America. Right? I guess I'm a fucking patriot. I guess I'm a fucking patriot, right? Because, I mean, I'm living as free as I can possibly be. The motherfucking police are trying to hunt me down. They're trying to stop me. They don't want me to post this video. Yes. You look at my other charges, my dumb ass was that fucking guy. Slapped me across the motherfucking face. I'm an idiot. I posted all my shit, but I was pushing the boundaries on Twitter. I was like, I was in a state where everything was legal, so it's like, yo, I made a little, hey, I got this, someone got that, what's up? And it was like a fucking joke, but obviously nobody can read sarcasm or so I put myself in prison for tweets and ruined a lot of stuff. So I could end up in a Colombian necktie here, my throat slashed and my tongue pulled out from my neck. No, that's for snitches. They get that. I wasn't a snitch. I wasn't a snitch. It was an accident. I was so whacked out of my mind. I mean, yeah, I guess I fucking dry snitched. You know, on accident. Like, I dry snitched. Has anyone got some fucking weed for $50,000? Like, but honestly though, hey, who's got $50,000? Like, are you fucking stupid? That's what they charged me. That's what stuck as the charge. Because I said that, that's what they said. Oh, you have distribution charge now, 50 pounds. You're insane. Yeah, I worked for major grow operations, but I wasn't selling bud like that. No, but they never actually caught me physically with 50 pounds. So it's, but I have that charge, you know. And then it's just like right around the same time, boop, ding, 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 they hit me with this. They didn't know where I was at. If you read the news article, they're thinking I'm in fucking Colorado, and then they're like, oh, he's in Vegas? These fools are on me. I have an FBI number. They don't want me to talk about this. They don't want me to talk about this, but there's an element, and I don't even want to say it. I gotta be careful, but there's FBI in San Diego, and there's somebody. They have a lot worse people to worry about, but all it takes And it's like nothing personally against anyone in particular in fucking law enforcement, but it's just like the possibility, which you know is always inevitable. The space will be filled for evil, the banality of evil. But in corruption, in all system, all spiritual wickedness on high levels, in places of authority, the penal fucking system, it's scary. It's death. It's hell. Demons in there. Flesh rotting off their bones for life. Some of my best homies. But what I'm saying is the bad seed in law enforcement. You know, there was a video just last night. They just did a raid yesterday. All of FBI and San Diego police were raiding all these people with like supposed warrants, but the warrants were all redacted. So they were showing up to people's houses with no names, nothing written on the page, and they were just raiding their house. So the person's just like dumbfounded. Oh yeah, your son's wanted or your cousin's wanted or somebody, but they're just raiding people's houses. But anyways, I digress. I have to walk a fine line, and it's a dreadful burden. And I'm not going to say that I didn't make the choices that landed me here. But now I got to share my story. Because I made it out. There was a point in prison where I didn't think I was going to make it out. And it was when COVID hit. Because I was a fucking beast in prison. I was in the gym. I was running that shit in there. I was the equipment manager. Nobody on my side of the yard could run nearly as much as I did. I could clear 10 miles in 2 hours. 2.5 hours. It's not fast, but I'm saying I could run 10 fucking miles. And in prison, you don't even get a chance to do that. But I worked in the gym so I could get 2 and 3 and 4 yards. I'd be outside all day and then go inside. And I'd have my ID, flash it to a different guard, whatever. Now they let us in. That's how the place was like a fucking free. Everyone could just fucking go where they wanted. As long as you were working, you had your pass, you could go. If you worked somewhere, you could go at any time of the day, even if it said your hours at a certain time. It just depends, right? But anyways, I was able to have a stable position in prison, in the gym, and better myself. I read over 300 books. I don't know. It's a path. It's this path the fleshly realm has trapped me in, and I just have to walk it now. But I'm half tempted to just whoop and leap off this fucking parking garage. But like I said, it's a burden, and just what worries me is the corrupt element in the system. You know, so any day that I'm near something, they could frame me, but that's what this thing is for. It'll save me from that. You know, it's like I'm in a different. It shows me right here at this location. So whatever happened over there, not me. So, but anyways, it's a blessing and a curse. I digress. This is another one of my rants, and obviously, it's like flow. You know, comes and it goes, and it's good to have flow. But you know, we all have the emotion that rises up in us and builds, like our chakra. And my throat chakra and my crown, shit is wide open. And that's part of the reason now why I have these forces, these fleshly, spiritually wicked forces, eyes on me. Because I'm carrying the torch of the divine. And when you light up the night and the blackness, they can see it in the dark. They can see you, and they're attracted to that light. And yeah, you guys, who knows? Who knows? Who knows what they'll say about me? Who knows what they'll say about me? But you can call me whatever you want. I'm going to tread lightly here, but when you've seen the other side and when you become enlightened, all this fleshly realm is just a passing grain of sand through time. That's, it's just in the blink of an eye we're gone. But all I gotta say is the answer that you all been looking for is love. And God is love. You gotta love. You gotta love. You gotta be self-sacrificing. You gotta serve. You reap what you sow in the universe. The same laws of nature apply when it comes to the laws of the universe. Like watering a plant, for example. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. You sow good seeds and you do good deeds and you reap the rewards. The balance, it has to right itself. It's just like a cup of water on a slant, or you're parked on a hill. The water's gonna right itself. Everything's gonna stay level. The universe will right itself. But I've already exposed so much of myself, and a lot of you guys are gonna write me off, and you're gonna be like, look at him, look at his charges, and he's this and he's that, and he's da 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 da. And then you're gonna watch these videos and I'm gonna be ranting about law enforcement, Fukushima, dystopian wastelands, post-apocalyptic. Anyways, you guys see where we're headed now? You guys see? It wasn't like this 4 years ago, before COVID, 6 years ago actually. When I went to prison, it wasn't like this. You guys remember what it was like in 2015? It wasn't that bad. And then Trump got elected and it was like, whoa, everything's kind of fucking fucked, because everyone's gonna be like morally fucked now, because that's how they look at our president, even though he is like whatever he is, and however people want to see him. There's a view of like he's morally, people get that attitude of, I'm gonna just grab her by the pussy. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole nation, and now everything is phew. The whole fucking world is taking a dive, and you guys see, but it's not the same. It's not the same, I'll tell you that. Things changed a lot in 4 years. Six years. Everything is changing rapidly. So here I am in my vehicle, streamlining the process, trying to weather the storm economically, my vehicle is flex fuel, so I don't even run on fossil fuels, except for my oil. But I think my oil too is also, it's like Dexo something, I don't know. You guys see what's going on, but it's like, this has been a long time coming. It's like, I don't know, and then everything in my life has been trying to prepare me for this, yet at the same time, you just got to be ready, always. If you're always ready, you never have to get ready. So, take care of your health. Take care of your wealth. Health is wealth. That's the best thing you got. Because even if you lost everything, if you're strong, you're healthy, you're gonna survive. You just gotta persevere. Don't give up. Don't quit. It gets difficult, and especially in our generation with all that's going on, with all the stuff that we're bombarded with, it's like we just want to lay back and do nothing. We could just be bedridden. And I feel like that's how half our generation, the ones underneath us too, that's how they are. Just bedridden, sleep. But you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. Abide under the shadow of the Almighty, under His wings, under the wings of the Most High. Anyways, crazy rants and ramblings from a insert worst derogatory comment for a human being possible. Because that's how they paint me. That's how they painted me. As soon as I got locked up, fucking Me Too came out. Like, my shit, and then every fucking person I had was like female. All the judges and all my lawyers and my DAs and all that shit. And then I even checked like these emails. Like, my lawyer was able to show me these emails, like some corresponding emails he's seen. Just them communicating with each other, like other law enforcement agencies, like between Colorado and California. They were just calling me they would call me names. They'd be like, oh, he's this, and he's a pet, and he's a drug dealer. Yeah, get him for that. Like, what? They just write me off. So I'm limited. I'm really limited on. I'm limited to things I can do in life now. They're trying really hard to. I have to fucking register my name in a database. They know where I live. It's a whole fucking thing. You guys know where I live. You want to come to my house and fucking kill me? You know where I live. For no reason. For no reason at all. Other than what you read or what people say. But do you do your own homework? Or you just listen to what other people tell you? And on that note, that's pretty much all I got to say. God is love. Love is the answer. Serve wholeheartedly and learn to listen. If you listen, you'll be understood. and you will understand.